My name is Kyle Wilson, and I am the office assistant for the executive director of the WWVDN. And I'm here to walk you through the news and events for February 2025. First up is our parent-to-parent family story, which is about me. My name is Kyle Wilson, and I work as an office assistant for Shamra Baez, executive director at the Walla Walla Valley Disability Network. Being Shamra's office assistant has brought the best of my organization skills, as I help her keep the office up and running smoothly as best I can. This job allows me to work with children, particularly during some of our events, which I really enjoy, as I did with my previous work history at the Children's Museum of Walla Walla. Moving on to an article from Women College, checking in with Newman Civic Fellow Adam Simon, 26. Simon was nominated for his work as last year's Buddies Program leader on Women's Community Engagement Student Leader Team. The Buddy Program is a partnership with the Walla Walla Valley Disability Network, which connects women students with adults in the community who have intellectual or developmental disabilities. Links to more info are in the description. Next up, Note from Parent to Parent by Angie and Isabel. February, the month of love and hearts and all things red and pink. I like to look at February as a heart-healthy month. February is heart health, cancer prevention, and other health issues. How are you taking care of your hearts and health? I know it is said so much that self-care is important, and parents and caregivers are so busy taking care of others that it leaves very little time for oneself. I get it. You all do so much important work, and it's time-consuming and exhausting. But no one can do it better than you, so that is why you need to take care of your health. In the spirit of heart health, we will be partnering with the YMCA to host a Zumba class on February 19th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. All are welcome to join, from the youngest to the oldest. This class is meant to be fun, but also get our bodies moving and grooving. And we can't leave without a little treat at the end. Also, if Zumba isn't your thing, but you like to bowl, please join us on Saturdays for the month of February from 12 to 2 p.m. for our family bowling. It's a fun time to get together with other families and just let loose. Please check out our calendar of events to sign up for any of our offerings for this month. If you would like a one-on-one appointment with myself or Isabel, please don't hesitate to call. Sincerely, Angie and Isabel. Next up in our news for February, Parent to Parent Family Bowling, every Saturday in February from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. February 1st, 8th, 15th, and 22nd. Bowl Away Lanes, 411 Ash Street, Walla Walla. $3.25 per game per person. As previously mentioned in the note, we have the Parent to Parent Zumba class, Wednesdays, February 19th, from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Now let's talk about the upcoming SOAR events for February for age 13 and over. Sunday, February 16th, Book and Game Bonanza, Play, Earn, Redeem. Registration deadline is the Sunday before the event at 6 p.m. Let's list the February volunteer opportunities. Sunday, February 16th, SOAR Game Guru and Book Bucks Banker. Wednesday, February 19th, Parent-to-Parent Childcare, caring for amazing kids while parents connect. Links to more info are in the description. Next up, one of the parents in our network has supplies they no longer need. Please contact Angie at 509-255-3727 or p2p at wwvdn.org for a list of available items. Next up in our news for February, we want to share your story. We would like to encourage our families to submit brief stories of how Parent-to-Parent, SOAR, and the Walla Walla Valley Disability Network have affected our lives. Grantors, donors, elected officials, legislators, and many others are interested in hearing our stories and believe it's time to start sharing them. Learn more about this in the description below. Now, onto community news and activities. From the DDA, we have Project ECHO, Parent Education Series on Challenging Behavior. In partnership with the Herring Center for Inclusive Education, the DDA is offering a remote parent education series for parents and caregivers of children ages 3 to 12 years old. This series focuses on joining a community that is a safe space for parents and caregivers to share their experiences, offer support to one another, and develop strategies together to support challenging behaviors at home. This 12-week series runs 11 a.m. to noon on Fridays via Zoom beginning February 7th and ending April 25th. This series is free and translation is provided through subtitles if needed. Next up, more from the DDA. Children's Enhanced Respite Services are now available in Western Washington. The DDA is excited to announce the opening of Infinite Continuous Care's Sunspark Harmony Haven House in Vancouver, Washington, offers enhanced respite services for children and youth. If you have questions, please contact Jamie Sheffer, Children's Stabilization and Respite Manager, at jamie.sheffer1@dshs.wa.gov. Up next, we have ARC Advocacy Days of 2025. Advocacy Days, part of the ARC's Advocacy Partnership Program, are held during each legislative session to involve individuals with intellectual/developmental disabilities, IDD, their families, and their service providers in the legislative process, giving them opportunities to make their voices heard by legislators and have an impact on policy and budget legislation that affects the services and supports available to them. To learn more about how to participate, be sure to visit the ARC of Washington website. Next up, 2025 Chief for a Day. Chief for a Day is hosted by Walla Walla Area Crime Watch. It is an event that is all about celebrating the lives of children who have been diagnosed with a disability or life-threatening or chronic medical condition. If you'd like to nominate someone, you have until February 28th to get your nomination submitted. Learn more about this in the description below. Parents Empowering Parents Washington. If you're interested in an advocacy group that's working right now on a bill to allow parents or minor children with disabilities to be paid as their caregivers, then make sure to check out their Parents Empowering Parents Washington and join their cause. Next up in our news for February, the Washington State Developmental Disabilities Council wants to hear from you. Survey open January 21st, 2025 to July 21st, 2025. Share your thoughts, concerns, and ideas about the challenges and barriers faced by people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, IDD, and their families in Washington State. Links to more info are in the description. And that concludes our news and events for February 2025. We hope to see you at some of our events, whether it's as a participant or a volunteer. Once again, I'm Kyle Wilson with the WWVDN, and I'll be back next month to share more of what is to come.